Hello friends, it's Astro here and welcome back to Prison Architects. A shakedown is apparently underway. Well, apparently. I kicked it off last time and now it's almost finished. But here we are over in medium security. We're getting a lot of no, we're spending a lot of money because all of those guards that I hired last time have just gone and purchased all of the tasers. And some stuff needed repairing, apparently. Which is interesting. I'm not sure what was causing that, but I guess we'll find out sooner or later. So yeah, here we are. Things are kicking along. Look at all this dirt and grime on the outside here. I reckon that we need... Oh, we've only got 4 janitors, gardeners. Let's double that. Another 4 janitors mooching about the prison. Cleaning up all of the gardeners, cleaning up all of the, you know, flowers and random grass and stuff that's sort of floating about. We've got our little bowls court over here that we set up last time. That's lovely. And there's just people coming and going in this prison all over the shop. It's awesome. So, yeah, what are we going to do today? I mean, last time we tarted the heck out of this place, and it just looks... utterly rad. The shop is excuse me, the shop is going quite nicely by the looks of it. There doesn't seem to be much stock. Oh no, there we go. Got some stuff on the shelves. We've got these guys standing here and providing a shopping experience for all the inmates as they come and buy their chocolate. Oh look, there we go. Blake's just picked himself up a chocolate bar. Cunningham's just been caught holding a drill. Even though we've just done a shakedown, he's managed to find himself a drill somehow. So, look, I'm not even mad. I'm impressed. So, look, last time we tarted up medium security. How about this? Minimum security. How about this time we, let's get some concrete tiles down. Should we go? No, we'll go metal floors as well. It's the same price. So we'll have metal floors in minimum security. Alright, covering these corridors. We'll cover off these door bits as well. Good. Lovely, look at that. Let's have metal floors in the isolation area. Metal floors down here. Metal floors are great because it means that people can move about a little bit quicker. And that should take care of those sections. Let's get some metal floors down here. Oh yeah, look at this. We're zooming. Zooming about the prison. Oh, gosh, I love putting down stuff like this. It's so great. So that should do that. What should we give these guys in their cells? Should we give them white tiles? What did we do down here? Can we see that far? No, not quite. Alright, well, let's just go with, I reckon, stone. We'll give them like a dungeon full... No, that's outdoor only. Okay, never mind. I reckon we should give these guys fancy tiles in their cells. Wouldn't that be nice? We'll stretch these all the way up here. We'll stretch them all the way down here. Got all this money to play with, and I'm just wasting it on flooring. Oh well. You may as well use it for something, right? I mean, you can't take it with you. Well, you can technically. If you sell the prison and start a new one, then you can take it with you. Absolutely. We'll have white tiles in the cleaning cupboard, up to but not including the door. We'll have white tiles in the kitchen. Good. Staff room can be a wooden floor, because that's always lovely. And then up here, I think... Yeah, we'll go nice cheery wooden tiles in visitation and parole. You know, nice and friendly and warm. Have some metal floors here as well. And concrete tiles in there. This lone CCTV monitor up here, I think... Whoever gets jammed in here, they need something a little bit more friendly than just cold stone. And you know what? Let's be even nicer. These guys who work in here, they can have a little window so they can peer out and see people coming and going. Wouldn't that be nice? And I tell you what, while we're here, these guys don't have windows either. Not everyone's going to get one, but we may as well pop a few of these in so these lads can peer out into the yard or whatever they may be able to see. These guys don't get one, tough titties. And same goes over here. These guys aren't going to get one. This chap here can look out and see the boiler in action. And these guys can look out onto the yard. Lovely. Oh, look at these tiles going in. Okay, what else we got? We got a mail room. I reckon that the mail room should be a wooden floor. Like that. Alright, so it looks like a post office. An old-timey post office. The laundry can be white tiles. Jolly good. Library, wooden floor. Lovely. That'll look very nice. And we need some, I guess, ceramic flooring in the infirmary. Shop, wooden tiles. Lovely. Okay, good. Well, we've spent a stupid amount of money building basically not much at all. So while the boys are completing all of that, let's oh, I don't like these. Here, look, let's have just under these doors have a few extra tile places. How did this one go? That was metal all the way out. Okay, well, never mind. That'll be fine. That'll be fine. Okay, so we've got a big old storage room here. Got a little bit of space down here. Now, what I'm thinking is that in this area here, I've been saying it for a few episodes now, I think that we should get some protective custody set up. Protective custody, or should we do SuperMax? Let's have a look at our policies here. So, serious injury and murder will push people up to max sec. So if they're in, well, this one, serious injury, if someone is in maximum security, then they'll get pushed up to supermax. If they're in normal, they'll go up to max, and if they're in minimum, they'll go up to normal. Murder, no matter where you are, that goes straight to max. So I think a supermax. Supermax? Super. Ah, see, super. Okay. So, yeah, let's do a little... Off you go, buddy, have fun. Let's do a little supermax wing, I reckon. And we can do it down here. So it'll be... I mean, we've got a jolly good amount of space to play with here. A very good amount of space. So how much space do we want for supermax, I wonder? Well, let's see. We're going to want a gap of 2 between this fence. And then, you know what? It can have its own fence that runs down like this. So you have to come through the fence. It's totally fenced off. We might even make it a perimeter fence if we get enough cash between now and when we want to do it. Then we're going to have an entrance hall here, 7 by 7. We're going to have a generator and a security room. We'll have a 2-wide corridor that stretches through this way. Okay, and we can keep it going that way. We're going to need... look, we'll give these guys visitation. So it'll be 7 by 13 for visitation. What else are we going to need at the front here? Security, visitation... So basically I want to have an airlock here, right? And so this will be all of the stuff that is sort of sealed off, and you shouldn't be coming out this way unless you are going to visitation. So we'll have another room here, which I'm not sure what that's going to be yet, but we can plan that out later. Then this corridor can come this way. Okay. And how are we going to manage this? I think that we should have a kitchen, 7 by 13 for a canteen. Floops. A yard at the top. Where am I going to put the cells for this block? And how many cells do I want? That is the question. I'll tell you what. let's do it like this. So we have a 2 wide corridor, and then the cell itself can be like 5 by 4. Yeah, so it's not going to be a huge cell. 5 by 4, right. And then how big is that? 5 by 13. 5 by 13. 5 by 13. Oh, look at that. That matches up perfectly. Okay. That's pretty good. I like that. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll have kitchen here, dining room here, and then in the center here, this can be a courtyard yard. And this whole thing will be sealed in with 4, 8, 12 cells. 12 cells is very, very few for the size of prison that I have just manufactured. I suppose we could put some down here as well. Oh, what am I doing? 5 by 13. Right? And then 5 by 13? Oh, sad face. No. Okay. How are we going to do... Look, I don't really want to waste all this space, you see. That seems like a waste. Alright, so kitchen and doobly-doo, what's her name? Thingy? What's it? Is there. This is going to be the yard, that's fine. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll have a 2 wide yard, right? And then we'll have 5 by 4 this way. And we'll just have these sort of blocks like this. So that's a 5 by 13. We'll have a single wide, then 5 by 13. 5 by 13, single wide. What size is this? 9 by 13. Okay, what does that leave us with? 1, 2. Okay, so we could probably wrangle this a little bit. Right? Get rid of that. Leave 2. 9 by 13. Okay, that's not too bad. I'd be happy with that. So what do we got? 4, 8, 16, 24, 28. Alright, that's a bit better. I doubt we really need this much SuperMax, but why not? Why the heck not? Alright, good. And then we'll have this fence extending all the way down to here, and then 1, 2, and then all the way across here, and then 1, 2, and then all the way up here. And of course I've done the classic error that I always make, which is I haven't provided any additional services for these rat bags. So they're not going to have a library, they're not going to have a workshop, they're not going to have bloody anything, and then they're going to be murdering each other all the time. But you know what? When people get up to SuperMax, do we really care if they murder each other all the time? I'll tell you what, we had these 2 rooms here that we didn't know what to do with. And you know what? We could probably just say, right, visitation's 1 room. Nah, we'll make it 2. Oh, parole rooms. Oh, the tricks that I play on myself. Dearie me. Okay, let's make this one 9 by 13 as well. We'll get rid of this wall or fence. Alright, 9 by 13 there. Get rid of that. Stretch this up here. No. Shizer. 7 by 7. 7 by 7. Yeah, okay, cool. That's fine. And then, you know what? We're going to have 1 corridor that's 3 wide. 9 by 13. 1, 2, 3. And that can go like that. You know what? If I could actually, you know, do some maths or be bothered with some maths, I could probably make this a little bit prettier. But you know what? This is totally fine. Uh-oh. What do you want, Calvin? An incident at another facility has highlighted potential issues with security checks when it comes to family visitation in prisons. Really? Until the process can be properly reviewed, all visitation must be suspended. You have 12 hours to remove all visitation rooms from your prison. Righto. Oh, off we go. I'm sure the guys are going to love this. So, you know, look, it's fine. It's not terribly difficult. All we got to do is we'll nip over here, over into Mintech. All right. Here we go. Here's a visitation room. We'll just go rooms. No, thank you. Groovy. So we've got 92 hours to worry about this. We could have probably left it and done it right at the end, but that's fine. No visitation. And no visitation. Lovely. Done. Complete. We're done. We're happy. Excellent. Back to work. So, what do we need to make this happen? We need... Well, we can start off with some foundations, which is going to cost us probably a fair amount, and it's probably going to push us right to the edge. Nope, we don't even have enough for that. What do we do? Okay, I'll tell you what. Let's build out just this section at the top here. Okay. Objects. We'll have a large jail door here. Goody gumdrops. And when this builds out, we can start the initial top half. Then we can build out the cell bit. And then we can build out the middle bits and leave this little hole in the center here as the encapsulated yard. Because, we want to keep these guys sealed off, right? A little sip of tea while the boys are doing their work. Lovely. Tonight's tea is a rooibos. My South African friends can correct me on the pronunciation of that. I've never been terribly good at my Afrikaans. Boom, we're done. Okay, so let's pull this like this. Actually, you know what? Cancel that wall. And then this room can be our template for that sort of room. Yeah, we'll just keep building them down. It's not going to take us too long to plop these in. Alright. And then there's... yeah, we'll leave that as it is. And then this can be a parole room, the first of our parole rooms, with another one across the corridor here. Because even though these guys are fairly nasty, they probably still do require paroling. So let's get a power station in. And that's going to go in this room here. This room next door to it is going to be a reception. And we're going to stretch it down. Okay, so you still come through the reception to get in. We're going to have a staff door right here to seal off that power generator. We don't want people mucking about in there. I'll need to have some lights dotted in this room. Very welcoming, very lovely. Have a light outside each of these doors. Great. And then in the canteen here we can have a little four-corner jobby. Oops, I'm going to go into planning and get rid of these marks. Problem is, unless you plan out the doors, a door does not count as... Here we go, guys. Off you try. A door does not count as a whole fill. Like, it doesn't remove the wall marking. Let's grab a staff room in here. Because this is going to be where our staff chillax. And they're also going to be doing their door control from this room. So we're going to pop that right here next to the door. We're going to have... Oops. Here we go. We're going to have bare minimums. These guys are going to need a toilet. They're going to need... serving? Yeah, we'll give them a serving table. Want that right there like that. They need a wide sofa. which we can place here. And then a drinks machine, which is here. Good-o. They could probably do with some additional chairs and things, but stuff them. Right. I have another staff door to hide this room off. And did I put lights in here? I don't believe that I did. So let's have 2 lights just across the center of the room here, like this. Power-wise, so we'll have this power come out and go down into the corridor, and then hook there. Lovely. And that's already hooked up, so that's fine. We'll just run this all the way down here. So all of these lights and things should be powered. Let's get some lights in here and here. And this room shall be a parole room, which will need a visitor table and a door. I should probably consider putting in a CCTV camera, but well, it's a bit late for that now. There's a lot of stuff being found out there. I wonder if we shouldn't execute another shakedown. Yep. And someone's dead. Awesome. Just another day. Another day in this horrific prison, where people get murdered on a regular basis. Let's get some tables in this reception. We're going to need an office desk. I'm going to put that right here, just so that when they come in, they walk straight in front of it. And we can have a chair there for our receptionist guard chap to work at. Excellent. Deployment-wise, we're going to need to mark this area off as... not that one, actually. Staff. For those 2 rooms. Jolly good. And that is about the scale of it. I think the next thing we probably need to do is bring down some Vasa. Excuse me, chaps. Here you go. I'll open this door. Oh. Right, hang on. Door servo. That's why I put the door control in. It's like the core reason that I put the door control room in. Hello, eggs off. Oopsie daisy. Anyone got that door control for me? Anyone? Anyone at all? I can see that it's been marked. Oh, there it is. Okay. It looks like it's on its way. Here it comes. Okay, I'll open the door. You pop that in, and I'll connect it up. Look at this. Teamwork. Bloody lovely. Hopefully, a staff member will be in shortly to look after that for us. So, good. That's taking it there. Oh, there's a guard. And look, the green light's on, so that must mean... yes. Alrighty. So I now no longer need to stand here. We no longer need a guard floating about here looking after the joint. This place can start looking after itself. Great. While we're here, actually, we'll pop another door, because this section is going to be, okay, restricted access, and then everything south of here is going to be other. And then we'll need a door control for that as well. And we'll leave that for the time being. That can figure itself out. Okie dokie. So, next in our cavalcade, we're going to need to wait for this shakedown to get underway. I do wish that people had stopped killing each other, because that is kind of crippling our financial situation with the... whoopsie doodle. Days without incident, 0.6. So... corporation tax. Oh, we never got around to getting the 5% corporation tax. Ugh. 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 Okay. We're not doing terribly well with the old cash flow situation right at the moment. Yeah, so... well, that's affecting our valuation. I think it affects the finance as well. Because that seems lower than it was. Okay. This is problem. Alright. So we've got half a wing. Like a very, very sad bird. And momentarily connect to that. Jolly good. So yeah, hopefully tomorrow we should get a whole bunch more prisoners cycling out. We've got one new dude coming in, and he's just replacing the the guy who went off to live on the farm. So it means that... What's going on in here? Have you got drugs? Do you have drugs? Search cell. Tell me if he has drugs. Come on, toss the place. Everyone. No, he didn't have drugs. What does he want? Oh, he wants drugs. Well, you're not really going to get him, Tiger. We don't really hand out heroin in the big house. It's generally frowned upon. Right. Okay, so that's halfway done, and there's not a huge amount we can do at the moment because we've just blown all of our cash on flooring, which is, you know, kind of the way that I do things. We got $3 grand momentarily, you know, 20 seconds ago, but we've basically used that to shore up all of the, oh god, reform program sessions. What are they? Regime? No, programs. It's a reform program. Is that a parole hearing? It must be. Oh, hey! We can do this. I know that we're not doing... Oh, jeez. I know that we're not doing well for cash at the moment, but, wait, where did I put that? Was that down in MinSec? It was. I know we're not doing well for cash at the moment, and spending another $300 a day probably isn't going to do us any good. But, we've got this chapel here. So, yeah, we're scheduled... Oh, look at them all! Oh, guys, look. Isn't this wonderful? How do you feel? You're fulfilling your freedom and spirituality. I think fulfilling? Is that what you're doing? Well, good. I'm sure that... Oh. They all vanished while I was looking at that dossier. Let's have a look at needs and see how things are shaping up. So now everyone's eating. Very good. Let's look at MinSec. Okay, so literature's is getting better. Spirituality's not really changing. And luxuries... Yeah. They've got a store. They've got the ability to buy their own, you know, their chuckies and stuff, so... Well... I guess it's just going to be a matter of time. Maybe it's because there's only one table and the shelves aren't getting filled fast enough. I might have to retool that room so it's a bit more efficient. I've had that problem in the past where I had a mail room but not enough sorting tables, and as a result the mail room just wasn't able to get through the amount of mail that was shipping in every day. And I wound up with like all of my storage, all of my imports, like the deliveries section. So if I look in here now, this should be fairly empty. Good, yes. Over here. Oh, there's some... This is all staff meals. I honestly don't understand the staff meals. I got half of mine just to rip them all out and tell them to suck it up. Anywho, so all of my deliveries areas were just chock-a-block full of mail bags. And they weren't getting sorted. So, it was a bit annoying. Anyway. So this section, coming along. You know, next we've got to build... we'll just build it a chunk at a time whenever we have the cash. And then we'll just keep plodding along and keeping an eye on everyone else. Hey! You! Search. Search you. Oh, we searched the cell block as well. Alright, well Swatton's going to get everything searched, and all of his buds are going to get searched as well, and... They're probably not going to like that, but look, that's what happens. That's what happens when you muck up. Alright guys, well thank you very much for watching. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, or whatever it is that the kids are doing these days, and I'll catch you guys next time.